We're going to Cuba, but you don't need your passport. Let's go. Today we're going to Jose Marti Park in Ybor City, just outside Tampa. It is a very small park, right in the middle of the historic area of downtown Ybor City. But the significance of this park, it was made to honor Jose Marti, who is a Cuban revolutionary from the 1880s who fought Spanish rule. And the interesting thing about this park is, up until an embassy was built a few years ago in Washington, D.C., this is the only Cuban-owned land in all of the United States. The soil was actually brought here from Cuba, and once you go into the park, you are on Cuban soil. You're no longer in America. So let's go take a look. So we brought Loki with us. Get in the frame, Loki. But the park doesn't actually allow dogs in it. I'm not sure why when we drove past. I was like, maybe we can just take them in there. There's a sign that says service animals welcome, but they have to be leashed. I was like, well, there's nobody here. Like, maybe we can just take them in. And then we got to the park and discovered the reason is that the park is full of chickens. And I don't know why. But there's at least 10 that I can see, including a little baby, which I don't know at which point baby chicken stops being a chick, but Loki is very interested in the chickens. So we are not taking him in there. So we're going in one at a time and having a little look. Tim's in there right now. Cuba was fun. Let's go get some lunch in America. And I'm back in America. Let's go. So we just stopped at La Segunda Bakery, which is a very famous bakery here in Ybor City. It is basically home of the Cuban bread here in Tampa. And the bakery's been around since 1915, so 110 years. They make the Cuban bread that's used for the Cubano sandwiches, and they ship it all over the country, but they also provide the rolls for most of the places here in Ybor City that make Cuban sandwiches. So we got a Cuban sandwich, nice and firm roll. So let's try it. That is good. A Cubano sandwich, for those who don't know, it's on a Cuban roll, and it is piled with roast pork, Genoa salami, ham, usually honey-baked ham, I believe, pickles, and either mustard or a mustard mayo combo, depending on the place you go to. I don't do pickles and I don't do mustard, so I got mine without that, but it's still very good. Jamie will try his properly with the pickles and mustard. Mine does have the pickles and, is that special sauce? I don't know what that meant. Is that good? The pork is like pulled pork? It's roast. It's like shaved. And I think it's just... Oh, and there's cheese. I think Swiss cheese. Oh, yeah, it did say Swiss cheese, yeah. But yeah, it's good with the pickles. It gives it a nice tang. Good stop for lunch. So we came down to Fort DeSoto Park in Tampa, or just outside Tampa. And the reason we came is not for the fort itself, but because it has supposedly one of the best dog beaches in the country. And yeah, that tracks. We had a great time. Loki went in the water. We learned he cannot swim. His head sinks and his butt rises. He gets scared and he turns around right away. We'll show you a little clip here. But yeah, it was fun. It was worth the drive out here.
hopefully worth the drive home because it could take about an hour and 45 minutes to get home. We did not stop at the fort yet. We might do that real quick on the way out. We'll see what timing looks like going past. But yeah, that'll do it for our time here, our day out in Tampa. Loki, I think, is already a little tired. Yeah, he's burst. He had such a good time chasing his stick, though, in the water.
Yes, he did. As long as he didn't go too far out.
Yes. So, yeah, now we're heading home. Let's go.
Let's go.